Hello from Nagasaki. This is Sabina from Kyoto. Today I'm in Nagasaki, my first time in Nagasaki, so I'm very excited. And the first place I came, it's a Confucius Shrine. It's not far from the Glover Garden, famous Glover Garden here. So first I came here because I love everything traditional Chinese and I miss traveling in China. So this is a great compensation. So the place is called the Koshibyo Shrine, Confucius Shrine, and it's only one shrine in dedicated to Confucius in Japan and in the world outside of China or Taiwan. The only shrine dedicated to Confucius. Very quiet place. The neighborhood is pretty like I don't want to say ugly, but I feel it's ugly. The buildings around, the modern architecture, they are a little bit destroying the atmosphere. But the shrine probably didn't have money to buy also the land around it and to make a nice garden. It's a lot of money, so this is what they have. And welcome to feel a little bit Chinese vibes in Japan. Nagasaki has a history of trade with China, and Chinese community lived here during the Edo period. So in 1893, Qing dynasty, the Qing government, the last dynasty of China, has helped to Chinese community in Nagasaki to build this beautiful shrine dedicated to Confucius, the most known Chinese scholar, sage, I don't know how to call him, who was born who lived about 2,500 years ago. More or less same as Siddhartha Buddha, the historic, the most famous Buddha. So you can see here the statues of the 72 sages, famous Chinese scholars and sages who have names. They have names. Their names are written in the museum just behind the shrine. In 1983 was built a museum to promote friendship between Japan and China, better understanding, because there are always problems between Japanese and Chinese people in regard to what happened during the Second World War, and this is why it's always like bimyo, a sensitive topic. So in 1893 the shrine was built, and in 1983 the museum behind was built. What I didn't like in the museum, it will take me years to read everything in Japanese. It's only in Japanese. So I can imagine that Chinese tourists are coming here, and maybe some foreign tourists coming also, not only Japanese, because Nagasaki it's very international city. And I felt pretty positive vibes toward the foreigners from the station. A lot of things written in English, but I was surprised in the museum. There is even only word in English I found. They have a timetable of Chinese history, and it's the only timetable they made also in English. All the rest is written. It's a lot of explanation about the artifacts they present, the history of the community here in Nagasaki, the Qing dynasty history, and it's pity. If it's in English, I can read fast and run, but if it's in Japanese, I really I need a whole day, and not sure if I will understand, because I still don't know many kanji. the Chinese characters in Japanese language, and it's hard to read without knowing all kanji. So all the sages have different faces, different face expressions. We'll take photo from here also. While I'm recording this, I'm also with my second phone. Usually I'm taking photos when I find a nice nice frame. I think I lived in the previous centuries, a few centuries ago. Probably I lived in China. I don't know why, but everything traditional Chinese fascinates me, attracts me more than Japanese. Like, I'm interested in Japanese history. I'm learning a lot. I have learned Japanese studies in Israel, and I just always more attracted to Chinese history. So maybe I lived during the Ming or Qing dynasty. I don't know. They had many dynasties. Just to show you, the museum is not allowed to film, but inside there is a souvenir shop with Chinese stuff, pandas and dumpling, Chinese dumpling. So you can feel a bit in China when you come here. So for me, it's kind of interesting because Nagasaki prefecture has gives people opportunity to travel in the world without going out from Japan. Yesterday I was in House 10 Bosch, which is a Dutch town. It's like a replica of Amsterdam or mini Holland. There, a huge amusement park. Those magnets are cute. A huge amusement park, and it's just I felt I'm in Amsterdam. I just, oh, this Chinese stuff. It's cute. So yesterday I was in Amsterdam, in Holland. I really enjoyed it, and they sell here some herbal tea and Ion water, which is supposed to be more healthy, and beautiful Chinese cups that you can see in China everywhere, and also here. Okay. This is a garden. This is a house again. The shrine. Confucius Shrine from this side. And I will have to finish soon because I promised to my Israeli online travelers that I will do an online tour from this temple for them in Hebrew. So I hope you liked it, and if you come to Nagasaki and you like Chinese vibes, Chinese architecture, shrines, history, welcome to this place, Confucius Shrine, not far from the Glover Garden. Bye bye.